Hello everybody, this is Yakes87 and welcome back to the Yakes87 World Tour. So we are at Auto Club Motor Speedway still. I keep saying Auto Club Motor Speedway, but it's just Auto Club Speedway, and I'm an idiot for saying Motor Speedway even though Motor Speedway does sound really cool. So we are at the Moto layout, and as you can see there are a bunch of cones ahead of us. This is an additional chicane added on this layout right before turn 1. So we are driving the HPD LMP2 car, so we're going to go and do a pace lap real quick. And then we're going to be doing 87 laps. So this layout is it's a little different compared to the competition layout, but also not by much. Pretty much the biggest change is this infield section. Going into the infield, we enter a little bit earlier and spend less time on this little arc. See, like, this is where we would normally enter in the competition, and instead we're turning this way. So we're cutting out that complete arc and then going this way, and then from this point on pretty much the rest of the track layout is the same. We're going this way, and then, you know, obviously we've got the tight chicane here. So we're going this way, and then down this interior stretch through the little kink there. And then we're heading down towards these little S-turns here. And then we're back in Cone City. So this will be a fun layout. It's going to be just like the last one we did. But just a little bit faster. We're running a little bit faster lap times with the HPD. Yeah, for the most part it's pretty much the same, but this chicane at the front stretch is insane. It's so much fun. I love this chicane. But anyway, green flag is in the air for round 34 of the Yakes87 World Tour at Auto Club Speedway. As you can see, we accelerate right into the chicane. It's completely wide open in this car. We're driving on the apron, and then we're slowing down and making our entrance onto the infield just like so. So then we just go down this little curve here, and then it's pretty much business as usual from this point on. I say that compared to the last 87 laps we just did. And I'm kind of glad that this layout, while being different, is also mostly the same, because I really enjoyed the competition layout. I thought it was a really fun course to turn laps on, given that you get the little breaks in between segments. So it gives you time to kind of relax and refocus and just keep your mind alert and engaged. And I love this section here with the cones. Like, it's a very simple layout, but it is a very fun layout. You know, this, like I said with the last one, I don't know how it is racing on it. You know, that's kind of something I'm not sure about at this point, but I know just turning laps on it, it's a blast. A lot of slowdown time for that. Driving on the apron, there's not a lot of grip down there, so we really want to make sure we're slowing down in time so we can make that corner. Yeah, that first turn, it's so much fun. you know, trying to slow down on the apron, going full speed through that chicane with this thing. I mean, the first time I did this at speed, practicing for it, it was a rush. It was so much fun.
1 minute 23.6, 7, 8.
I mean, watch this. You go through the chicane, and you're just driving on the apron here, and you're trying to not spin out, lose grip, driving on that apron, and then you just slow down and you make the corner, and it's so much fun. It's such a fun layout. Yeah, I mean, there's really not like a whole lot to the layout that's different, but where it's different makes it stand out so much. Like, it's such a rush just going through these you know, altered sections compared to the competition layout. That video is actually scheduled to come out on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. And hi, Adam. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
1 minute 22.467.
Hey, Nish. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So, we're doing a World Tour Challenge right now. It's my little streaming YouTube video series. So, doing 87 laps on this racetrack by myself. Overdrove that one just a little bit. Yeah, no, we're not gonna try this one with the little tiny hands. I got some tiny hands today. They're so much fun. Just
1 minute 21.5.
not very conducive for driving, but they are fun. I'd love to actually try this layout in a real car. I think that rush, going through the chicane and then slowing down on the apron there, that has to be just such an unreal feeling. Like, I can't remember the last time I've been just turning laps on a track, and I get this just rush of excitement approaching a certain turn on a racetrack before. Like, there's just something about that turn that is just, oh my god, it's exhilarating and it's exciting, and I love that about this sim. Like, even if I did that in like VR or something, like that would be like incredible. Try it with the cup car and see if it wants to kill you. I wouldn't doubt that. I'm pretty sure the cup car would kill me in just the chicane, and I am starting to get stuttering again, which is actually kind of upsetting right now. It's not like I'm not getting bad stuttering right now, but it is a cause for concern because I thought I had that fixed, and it seems to have reared its ugly head at me once again. I don't know if it's just a streaming issue or what's going on with that, but yeah, it's 87 laps at every track that the sim has available, of which there are 273 different track layouts, which is a lot of laps. But yeah, it's just racing by myself and turning 87 laps on it, so it's a project of mine I've been working on for over a year now, and I wish I had gotten more of these done in a year, but we're only on challenge 34, unfortunately. But these are they're a ton of fun. Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the Burger King. The Burger King is going to be terrible. Especially since there are like 6 layouts that I'm assuming are going to be over 12 hours at least each challenge, which is going to be just a horrible experience, and I'm going to just absolutely hate myself for it. Right now, these challenges, when they're clocking in at like 2 hours, like these are fun, but I just like when we get to the ones that are going to be like 12 hours long, like I'm gonna head out. Like, I'm just gonna hate myself at that point. Yeah, do a 12-hour J or something. Yeah, that's definitely possible. I might need assistance with that one, but I kind of also want to do. Yeah, 12-hour stream, exactly. I kind of want to find a way to do it by myself. At least one of them, anyway. Maybe not all of them, but I bet at least one of them I could just do by myself. Maybe just take breaks every hour or something. Yeah, exactly. I could do like a 24-hour stream or something, and just like every 2 hours just sit on pit road for 30 minutes, take a breather, grab some food or whatever we need just to make sure I'm rested and going. But yeah, I mean the goal of the tour was to do 87 laps by myself in a race environment or a time trial environment, or whatever works. Honestly, it doesn't have to be like just time trials or just races or anything like that. It just has to be something sensible and fun. I mean, Burger King's a little far right now, considering I've only gotten 33 of these done in the past year. This is number 34 right now, so until I can get these cranked out just a little bit faster, it's definitely going to be a while before I get to the Burger King. But the one thing I do know is I'm not giving up on this project until it's all done. So I don't care how long that takes. I'm going to keep working on this project until I am done. I'm not going to let this massive project go unfinished. Even though iRacing is adding more tracks than I'm able to actually complete. So thanks for that. At some point I will have every track completed. Now, if I get to the point where I have everything done, and I have a spreadsheet checklist of everything I've done so far, and they start adding tracks after the fact, I ain't doing this again. Once I'm done, we're done. And that is going to be it. I say that, but then I'm still probably going to just do a challenge on the next track that comes out. I am just insane like that. and I love this project. I love these challenges. They're so much fun. I just realized I didn't configure a tear-off button for the driver helmet, so I'm hoping they do that on the pit stop. Otherwise, this is going to be a nightmare. You'll eventually miss it and end up doing it. Exactly. That's exactly what I think is going to wind up happening. Honestly, North Wilkesboro is probably going to come out before I'm even done with the Burger King, so I'm not too worried about North Wilkesboro. But yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to get done with this, take a break, reflect on it, and then a new track's going to be coming out, and I'll just be like, alright, let's go. Let's dive right in. Let's get these 87 laps in. I'm going to be like, day 1, week 13, track comes out. We're jumping in. We're doing it. It's going to be fun. But, I mean, yeah, what's crazy is there's 273 total layouts and track configurations right now. And that's counting, you know, duplicate oval layouts and stuff like that. Which, the duplicate ones I am going to be doing, but I'm not doing them on the first pass. So, the duplicates will be kind of like an after the fact, like, hey, we're done, let's do some more, sort of thing, so... But yeah, I'm keeping I have a master spreadsheet with every possible configuration. Like I said, there's 273 of these bad boys, and this is the 34th of 273. So, you know, it's good progress. It definitely is good progress. Like, that's still like a lot of track configurations that I've completed. But, you know, that's only a small dent in the giant screen that is... Yeah, exactly. We're getting there. But slowly, but we're getting there. You know, once I get done with Auto Club Speedway, yeah. Yes, I am actually. I do have a live calculation of miles that I have on my spreadsheets as well. I actually did the math, and when everything is done, all 273 layouts are done, 87 laps on every track configuration adds up to about 49,000 miles of driving race cars. It's like 49,800 or something like that. Something crazy. And I'm also keeping track of miles I've done so far. So I can get that number on the pit stop of where we're at right now. The fun vlogs, I did initially start doing that. I kind of stopped doing those just because with the lack of actually able to get content out, I wanted to focus more on when I had a chance on getting the content done. Those may make a return once I find a workflow that works for me, and I think I've got this ironed out so we can start cranking these out a lot faster. But once I get that workflow figured out, I can start doing more of the extra fluff stuff. You know, I spent a lot of time this week just completely doing a mass overhaul of my spreadsheets and my calculations and my tracking of cars and tracks to try to make sure we're getting, you know, an accurate count of what's available, what needs to be done. Yeah, for sure. Anytime I go to a track in real life, I'm doing a vlog. I did the same thing with Sebring. I did a Sebring vlog and a Homestead vlog. I think I also did one for Daytona, but it was in Orlando I stopped at. You know, obviously with having the Florida tracks completed, there really isn't a reason to go out to any of the tracks in person. I mean, there is a reason to go out to those tracks because it's a really cool experience, but the likelihood of me actually going to some of these future tracks is kind of slim at the moment, but, you know, that could definitely change. But yeah, I'd like to do more fun videos and intermission things, but right now I'm kind of just focused on the getting the content out and doing more stuff with the YouTube channel. So kind of the fluff has kind of just been put on hold at the moment. Richmond, Marty, or Charlotte, I have not done, and those aren't scheduled for a while yet. So those could be ones I could potentially travel to this year and get some vlog footage for the tour. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, for sure. That would actually be really cool. Considering that with Homestead being moved this year, I do have an opening on a track I can attend this year in 2020. So I'm still trying to figure out which one it is. I'm definitely... I've actually been debating going to the 600 this year. Just because I might be able to make that work with time off and stuff this year. So that'd be really cool to get out to the 600 this year. Richmond, that would actually be really cool. Like, Richmond would actually be really fun. I think I would enjoy that. That's like that is my favorite track. So that'd be really cool to go see a race on my favorite track. The only thing that kind of has me hesitant about Richmond is I want to make sure if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to see a good race. And the races at Richmond this year were kind of bad. So that kind of breaks my heart seeing Richmond put on bad races. So I'm hoping. I've been hearing some rumors on the NASCAR subreddit. They're talking about tweaking the aero package on the short tracks and taking away some of the downforce. And if that's the case, then I definitely will be going to Richmond to see a lower downforce race. But if they're doing the... Yeah, I'm hoping they tweak it positively, because if they keep doing the same shitty package that they ran at the short tracks this year, I'm not going to that. I don't want to go to that. That just doesn't sound fun to me. Yeah, I feel you on that with the traveling to Martinsville for the one race. Like, I don't know, it's kind of far. I mean, I feel like that's even far for me going up to Martinsville from where I'm at. So, but I mean, I drove all the way up to Bristol that one year, which was awesome. Yes, I actually just addressed it just now. Martinsville would be cool, but yeah, going up for just the one race. I don't know about that. I wouldn't want to go up for just one race. But, I mean, if I went up for the Coke 600, it'd probably just be the one race. But, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta really think about what we're doing. And I think once the season actually starts, and we hit the 500, I'll be able to come up with a better idea of which race I actually want to go see. But it's definitely going to be a race that's in the summer months. Yeah, the Gen 7, I saw the testing video. That thing looks really cool. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with that. But I'm also not going to get too excited yet because... yeah, I mean, I want to see what it can do in a group of cars first. You know, just seeing the car drive around the track is like, oh, that looks cool, I guess. But I want to see what it can do when you get more than one of them out on the track, and then make my opinions on it. I mean, but it definitely sounds like it's going to be positive. But without seeing it on track with more race cars, there's definitely no way to say for sure if it's going to be good or not. But, I mean, Logano, he knows more about it than I do, so I will trust the experts on that situation. How are we looking on fuel? We're 17 laps in. What do we got? 31 laps of fuel left.
1 minute 20.76.
So this will definitely be a one-stop challenge. Probably come in. Yeah, it'd be right around lap 48. It looks like 48. It's good. It's a good time to come into pit, I guess. Lap 48. So, small spoiler. Yeah, I definitely thought it was really cool to see, yeah, like, with it up off the ground like that. It was kind of cool to see, like, air under the center of the car. I think having it up like that in the center of the car, I think that's going to be a huge thing for the car, because it's going to help eliminate some of that front end downforce, and I think that's going to help eliminate some of the dirty air problems that the cars are having, just because they're not going to be as dependent on the front downforce. But that's just an idiot's guess. I don't know the actual science behind it, but that's just what I can assume. But yeah, I mean, the lower the downforce they put on these cars, the better they're going to race at the end of the day. You know, we've seen time and time again, high downforce doesn't produce exciting racing. And yeah, sealed is just the worst thing for the cars. Like, they're just too dependent on that front end downforce and that clean air that, you know, when you get behind somebody and don't have that, you can't pass. It's just terrible. So I'm hoping that the new car is a shift back towards lower downforce and less aero dependency, and maybe we'll get some really good racing on the track. I'm excited for it if that's what's going to happen. The F1 suction thing, yeah, that has to go. There's so much wrong with this 2019 package that it's crazy, because like I really liked the high downforce package when they did it in the All-Star race last year. I thought it put on a good race. I thought that was exciting. But watching a whole season on the thing, I've kind of just been like, not so much. Yeah, sucking the car down to the racetrack is just, it's not needed. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the engineering behind what makes those cars so fast and how they make them faster and add more downforce, I think that's absolutely brilliant. But I do think that it comes to a point where we've almost over-engineered the cars, and it just kind of makes it less about the driver and more about the car and the track position. And at the end of the day, that's not super exciting racing. you know, that's kind of why the road course races this year were probably the best races of the season, just because, you know, even though the aero mattered at the road courses, you know, there was still like some racing and some passing going on at the road courses. I thought that Roval race this year was one of probably the best race of the year. That Roval race was awesome. Yeah, Watkins wasn't that exciting, but I really liked the Roval race. I thought the Roval race was exciting. Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to the clean air thing, and it, you know, as much as I love seeing Keselowski dominate at Martinsville in the spring, that race sucked. I'm sorry, like that was like one of the worst Martinsville races I have ever seen. Well, it was great because the 9, not only did he win, but he was the only car that seemed to actually be able to pass people no matter who it was. Like, the 9 came back, like, through the field, like, 3 times. It was awesome. It was exciting. Whoops. Not quite sure how that happened, but through the grass. It's alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, exactly. Whoops. It was a little goof there. But hey, it doesn't count because there was no incident point.
1:25.79.
Honestly, what's kind of cool is it wasn't even that much slower than my average lap. Maybe like 3 seconds. It's not bad. Small mistake, but that's alright. I gotta say, these Auto Club layouts are so much fun. It's kind of like a weird layout, but it's so much fun. Holy cow! I just looked at. We're already on lap 23, which means we're already past 25% of this challenge. We are making some really good time.
1:06.99.
Uh-oh, better plug your phone in. You don't want to miss any of the action here at Auto Club Speedway on the Moto layout. Oh, you are plugged in. Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully we don't lose you. That wouldn't be good.
1 minute 19.572.
Oh damn, a 19. That's pretty good. That's a fast lap. Ooh, 4 terabytes. That's a nice size drive. What are you planning to put on that? That's a lot of storage space. Oh, okay. Stuffs. Very good. I like putting stuffs on hard drives. Now this visor is getting so bad right now. I should have checked for the tear off. Yeah, iRacing replays. Yeah, no kidding. Those take up so much space. It's ridiculous. Oh man, that's even 26 laps in. That's still a rush every time I go through there. I love that section so much. I have my own external. It's a 2 terabyte. I have a couple of movies on that as well. Not just a couple movies though. A couple of really good movies. I have like all 23 Marvel's movies from Iron Man to Endgame. I got all of them on my drive. I love those movies so much. Oh, that sounded bad. Yeah, like, yeah, you can get 4 terabyte drives pretty cheaply online just because people don't really order those too much. Most people order the 2 terabytes. Yeah, I got mine at Best Buy. I think it was like 40 bucks or something like that. It was actually really cheap. Yeah, like, I remember when like I first had like a terabyte drive for the first time, and it was so crazy because I was like, oh my god, there's so much space. But now it's just like, I think I need a little bit more than a terabyte. Especially since World of Warcraft takes up 80 gigabytes now. It's like, damn. Every expansion we're adding another 10 gigabytes to the game. You know, I was looking before I started this stream. The Heroic Ajara kill from Wednesday night, we're up to 36 views on that bad boy. Like, everybody's sharing that with everybody. It's awesome. I'm getting so much exposure on my Twitch channel because of that video, and that's really cool. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Like, that highlight, that 9-minute clip of the boss kill is doing so good. I can't wait to get more of those. Yeah, Adam, I hope you checked that out. I mean, it might kind of give you a sense of what we're doing in World of Warcraft. Maybe you can come play with us when we get to Shadowlands. Come play Shadowlands with us. It'll be fun. I think I rewatched the video myself last night after I shut the stream down, and I really love how I just ended the video with the "fuck yeah, boys" and took a sip of the beer. It's so great. It's so. I was laughing so hard at the end of that clip. It was so great. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I laughed a little bit at that as well when he was trying to do. Yeah, that was a good moment on Friday. It's so much fun. Adam, you gotta give that turn a try when you get a chance. It's so great. Just load up the HPD and give it a whirl. If you even have the HPD. Maybe just do it in the cup car. That'll be fun. Yeah, no, the blue snowball, it's a great microphone. I love it. I've been using it since I started doing videos in 2016, and it's an awesome microphone. I'm really happy with how the sound comes through on it, and it's really cool. I don't know if you have the HPD or not. I doubt you do, because you don't buy a lot of road content. But I know you own Auto Club Speedway, which means I know you own this layout. So, I don't know, maybe, like, I don't know, I'm sure you've got something you can do to just give this a try sometime, because this is such a cool corner. I love this corner. This is awesome. Like, I think what's surprising me is this is the second track layout I've done on the tour so far that's, like, actually specifically specified as a moto layout for like bike racing, and these bike racings are so much fun. I would assume it would have the standard road course package because it's a road course. I would assume it would have the 750. Either that or you might as well, if you're gonna go that route, just load up the 2018 SS and run some laps with the old package. Give that a whirl. Yeah. 750 and low downforce. There you go. Oh, the black thing over the mic. It's it's a pop filter, and what that does is it helps it basically helps filter the mic against just like sudden like bursts of sound, like, you know, because when people talk normally, like when they start saying things, the mouth goes pop pop, it pops, and the pop filter is kind of like it's like a sound filter that helps absorb some of that harshness of the audio before it gets picked up by the microphone. If you're gonna go with a high quality microphone like the Blue Snowball, I highly recommend a pop filter. Just, they're so good at helping to just make the sound clearer and crisper. Honestly, my pop filter I got, it actually came with, because I have a an aftermarket stand, because the Blue Snowball, when you get it, it kind of comes with just a little tripod that just sits on your desk, and I used that for a while, but I actually wanted like a stand that like kind of reaches over my desk, so I've got the microphone just kind of floating, kind of above, like pointed at my face, just kind of up in the air. And that stand I ordered on Amazon, it was $15, and it came with the pop filter with it. So I mean, they're cheap enough. You can get the stand and pop filter, and then you can really get the most out of the Snowball, because the Snowball is just, it comes with this tiny tripod, so it doesn't really elevate it very much. So if you're just kind of sitting on your desk, a lot of times I'm sitting up above like the surface level of my desk, so I wasn't really getting a lot of like clear sound out of it, because like my voice was up here and the Snowball was down there. So I definitely recommend a microphone stand if you're gonna go with a professional mic like the Snowball. Trust me, it just makes a world of difference. Oh, okay. Looking at this comment from Adam. It's for when Lizzie barges in and prevents Joe from showing his startleness. Yes, that does happen, and I have talked to her about that. She's actually out of the house right now, but I have talked to her about the popping in and startling me thing, especially when I'm doing like an actual race. I don't mind it so much when I'm doing something like this or streaming WoW or something, but yeah. I kind of got into a little bit of trouble when she popped in during a race a couple weeks ago. That was not good. Yeah, the filter is definitely good for that. Just like the sudden bursts of laughter or things like that. The pop filter is just, it's just an amazing tool. You know, when I first got it, I didn't think it was going to be like, oh, it's just a little thing. I don't think it's going to do much, but it actually helps out a ton. Woo-wee! 34. Lap 34. Oh, cool, a new fast lap. How about that? I ran the graphics config already. What I did last time was, you know, I'm running with just the pre-configured graphics based on my system settings. I don't know what's causing them this time, but they haven't been like that bad. Like, I'm getting an occasional stutter, but I'm not getting the just like absolute like freezing that I was getting the other time. So I think it's better, but I think I am gonna drop the graphics down a little bit more, because if I'm getting stuttering on this track just by myself, it's probably gonna be worse with other cars still. So I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's just a streaming thing. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. I have no idea what's going on with this. I mean,
1 minute 21.69.
I have a 2-monitor setup. I game on a standard, it's a 60 FPS, 24-inch monitor, and then I have a 28-inch television that I'm using as a second monitor over to my left that lets me read chat and keep tabs on the stream itself. That's why you'll notice when I'm streaming, I kind of look off to the side. It's just me checking the stream, making sure everything's healthy, reading chat, and making sure everything's A-okay. Minute 21.62. Yeah, I mean, everybody does it differently. I found second monitor works really well for me, but I do know some people that use a second device to monitor chat. Like, I know there's people that actually will load up the Twitch stream on their phones and use their phones to monitor chat and stuff. So everybody does it differently. You just got to find what works best for you and what works best for your stream environment. cones. Yeah, I would definitely give the second monitor a chance. Sorry, I was spending a couple times trying to read that because I'm trying not to crash the car and also read that at the same time. But yeah, I would give the second monitor another try. It might actually work for you. Yeah, for just reading chat and switching scenes. Yeah, that'd be it's a great asset. I mean, I love having the second monitor because I can throw stuff up there and just keep tabs on things while I'm playing a game. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely like so helpful for Twitch chat, like being able to read the Twitch chat on the other screen, because then it's a lot more quicker that I'm able to respond. Obviously, there's still the, you know, whatever 10 second delay on the stream to what you guys are seeing versus what's actually happening, and you know, being able to read the Twitch chat pretty much as quick as it comes in basically means that people aren't waiting that long to get a response. So definitely helps make it more interactable. Like, I'm having fun right now. I got 2 viewers right now, 2 of my awesome viewers that I'm able to interact with while I'm doing this, and it's basically helping keep my sanity a little bit because sometimes these long ones they do kind of drag on, especially when you're kind of on your own little island for 2 hours just doing the same track over and over again. And I really think if it wasn't for that just absolute thrilling corner, yeah, for some reason when I have the Twitch dashboard open so I can view the chat and stuff, it counts me as a viewer. So the upside to that is I always have a viewer watching the stream. The downside is it's me. I can't really commentate to myself. I mean, I can, but there's not like a lot of interaction between myself. It's like, hey, you did good that lap. Thanks, Joe. That was a really good lap. Oh, that's awesome, Yakes87. That was a great lap. Thank you, commentator. That is awesome. Thank you for your reply. Let me just talk with myself while I'm doing these. Yeah, that's the thing. It does help with the viewer count, because increasing viewer count is absolutely critical, especially since in order to get to the next level of Twitch, I need 50 followers and like a average view count of 3. So this is definitely gonna help my average view count spike a little bit. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Well, we're almost to the halfway point. We're on lap 42 right now. So that is really exciting. I'm pretty happy to be halfway done with this thing. And this is actually going to be a lot faster of a challenge than I thought it would be. I thought we were going to be pushing 2 hours and 10 minutes or something. But yeah, we're down to just over an hour, and we're already on lap 43, which is the halfway lap. So yeah, I'm getting I got a little spike on the stream there. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I saw my bitrate dropped just momentarily. I got disconnected from the Twitch chat. No, it wasn't just on your end. It was something with the stream. Something happened there. I'm not sure what it is. My Comcast has been kind of on and off today. They were working on an issue in the area, so I'm assuming it's just something on my ISP's end tonight. Because, I mean, I was completely out of internet for like 3 hours this afternoon. It was just terrible. And when I did have it, it was just so slow I couldn't really get anything done. So that's kind of a bummer, considering weekends are my days off to do stuff. And to have a Saturday with network troubles is not cool. That kind of sucks, because it kind of just takes out like so much of the day that I just can't do the things that I wanted to do. So I have a feeling that the lag spikes on Twitch are just a result of that.
1 minute 21.139.
Yeah. Well, we're officially past the halfway point. So we just have to do this another 44 times. Yay. I'm really hoping they clean my visor off when I go down pit road, because it's getting so hard to see.
My man, keep throwing them down. Can't be too long till we got a pit.
Yep, we're going to be pitting within 5 laps now. That is our 5-lap warning on the pits. Yeah, we got 5.2 laps of fuel left, so we'll probably come in on lap 48, 49, somewhere around there. And then, yeah, we won't have to make a second stop until this thing is over. Oh, well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. We're getting very close to 87 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and I really want to do something fun for 87 subscribers, but I don't know what I want to do just yet. I definitely want to do a subscriber milestone video for 87, because I think that's just like a really cool thing to do. So... But I have no idea what I want to do for that yet. I think we still need another 2 subscribers to hit that milestone, so...
here in a couple.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll have to think about that. You know, if I can't think of anything, then hopefully we can hit 100 subscribers before I actually come up with something. Then we can just do a 100 subscriber special. That'd be really cool. Alright, we're going to pit this time. We are going to pit this time. Already on it, Chad. Already on it. I already made the decision I'm pitting. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me twice. I already know I need to pit here. But thank you. There we go. 35 miles an hour. All the way down this lonely, lonely pit road. I feel that. I logged on earlier today because I was like, oh, I got 0.7 seconds of damage from hitting that curb. But I actually logged on earlier today. I was going to go do something, and then the internet shit out on me. But I was able to get my Quaphone daily done, which was really cool. I'm working on those still. I'm kind of just waiting for 8.3 at this point in terms of just general playing. I did so much Mechagon when 8.2 launched that I'm just like, I don't want to go to Mechagon. And I've never liked Nazjatar. I don't like that zone. I don't like that zone at all. I just have like no desire to go to Nazjatar. There's like lots of cool things I can do in Nazjatar, but I have no desire to go to Nazjatar.
Go, man, go. Hard.
Hold on, I need to fill up my water cup. Stop yelling at me. I'm not in a rush anyway, because I just need to go back out and run a whole bunch of laps by myself. I'm filling up my water cup, Chad. Stop yelling at me. Anyway, water cup is filled. Water cup is awesome. Gotta enjoy the water cup. I'm just taking a break right now, just like a breather. So I'm just like, it's lap 49. 38 laps to go. It shouldn't take that much longer to get these done. Waycrest 9? That actually sounds really fun, honestly. What affixes are this week, by the way? I haven't done a Keystone in like a month. Also, it did not do a tear-off. I should have looked for the tear-off button while I was on pit road, but oh well. We're just going to keep doing this with a dirty windscreen. Yay! Yeah, I mean, I don't have fun in Nashitar. I think that zone honestly just kind of sucks. I hate that zone so much. The Bejeweled ones, like the minigame world quests are fun, I'll give it that. But I hate the aesthetic of the zone. I hate being there. I don't have fun in that goddamn zone. I hate it so much. I've hated that zone since day one. Like, especially I just have such memories of annoyance not having flying there, that even now that I have flying, I have zero desire to go do Nashitar again, just because it was so awful without flying and having to grind out that zone. I hate that zone. No, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. And I think I don't know, it's just there's just some areas of the zone that I just absolutely hate. I hate that place so much. I don't know. I've just never... I don't know. I just have this disdain for Nashitar. I just don't like it. I would rather hang out in Zandalar. I hate Nashitar. I just don't like it. I've got like 90% of the drops from Mechagon World Quest. Like, I have Mechagon basically completed just because I loved Mechagon so much. Like, when 8.2 came out, I would just sit there and spend hours just flying around killing all the rares for the loot. But I can't get myself to do that in Nashitar. I don't like the zone. I feel like it's... I don't know what it is about the zone. I just don't like it. I just have such... I'm just going to stop talking about Nashitar because I'm not saying anything positive, and I really want to say positive things about the game. So I will say this. The art team did an incredible job with Nashitar. The zone looks great. I don't like being there, though. So kudos to the art team and the music team on doing their part to the zone, but everything else just sucks. Yeah, I get that all the time too. Like, I just hate it. Like, it's just... I think what... I actually, now that I think about it, I know what gets me. It's the concentration of mobs. Like, there's just so much shit everywhere. You can't land on the zone and mine a node without having to kill, like, 3 groups of mobs. And they respawn so damn fast, it's just annoying. Like, there's no way where to just sit and chill in the zone except New Home. And the problem is, if you're on war mode, which I actually turned off because I wound up getting to a point where I couldn't do anything because there's just too much alliance everywhere. Like, if you have war mode on in New Home, you're just going to get ganked by alliance. Like, it's just... I don't know, it's just a frustrating zone. Like, the zone would be better if they didn't have such large mob density numbers. Like, I know they wanted to, like, make the zone feel dangerous, but, like, you can do that without making it a terrible player experience. Like, I remember, like, their interviews, they wanted Nashitar to be this, like, dangerous zone where, you know, it's challenging, and you know, I get that. I think the best way to have done that is make the mobs stronger, not necessarily more of them. Because you get dismounted, you can't go anywhere, and it's just that pain to navigate and just do anything in it. It's just, I don't know. I want more zones like Mechagon. I don't want more zones like Nashitar. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, I did the same thing. Like, I barely go collecting nodes in Nashitar just because it's just like, I'll see one and be like, oh, cool. Oh, wait, never mind. There's like 8 things here. And I don't want to fight 8 things. Well, the thing I liked about Mechagon is the rares. I love just going out there and just hunting the rares and just the quest being like, just go do what you want. Go have fun in the zone. I really like that because it's just kind of like a more of a go do what makes you happy approach, whereas Nashitar was like, oh, you gotta go over here and kill the Naga, and then I need you to go over here and collect these things that you can never find on the ground.
1 minute 22.7.
It just, I don't know, I felt like Mechagon was a more enjoyable experience because you could just kind of do what you wanted. Like, you want to farm rares that day? Alright, go farm rares. You want to look for chests? That's cool too. Daily quests? Alright. There's just like a lot of options in Mechagon. Yeah, I've killed every rare on Mechagon once except one of the drill rig mobs that I just have not been able to get to spawn. And I think I have, like, all of the rare drops. I think the only thing I'm missing is obviously the 2 mounts and some of the music scrolls. But other than that, I got just about everything from Mechagon already. Hey Adam, are you there by chance still? I haven't seen you in the chat in a while, but are you there by chance? No, I don't think it's that. He mentioned his phone was dying, so I'm wondering if he left. Oh yeah, I just saw the stream just drop down to 2 viewers, so he's probably gone now. Or been gone for a while. He was watching on his phone. Yeah, he was watching on his phone, and his phone was at like 1%. Oh, there you are. Hey. Do you think you could do me a favor? Can you check what the default keybind is for windshield tear off? Yeah, I'm glad you're still here. Yeah, I need to know what the default keybind is for the windshield tear off, because I can't stand this anymore, and it didn't come off when I made the pit stop. MN. Alright, let me give that a try. I'll get to it. Nope. I shut the car off. That's the ignition button. I knew that. No, not that. It's the latency keybind. Yeah, L just gives me like latency information, which that's good to know. I didn't know that. That's good. Yeah, L just gives me the latency. Alright, well thank you for trying. I'm kind of frustrated right now because it's getting hard to see in some places because of where the sun's at. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. We'll see what 87 laps, like 2 hours on track, with no visor tear-off can do to a visor.
1 minute 24.6.
Actually, let's just see how interesting that turns out. Because I mean, this thing is absolutely filthy right now. It's just all smudgy. It'd be worse if I was racing with other cars at the same time. And then you get all that extra rubber buildup. That's nasty. Lap 58, so 30 laps to go. I guess this is probably going to clock in about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Which isn't bad. It's not bad. Considering the competition layout, the one I did before this was 2.5 hours, so it's a little shorter. It's long, but it's also not like ridiculously long. It's not like Le Mans long or anything. Or Burger King. I keep hitting those cones. It's kind of funny because I'm sitting on the right side of the car, so it's like I got all this.
1 minute 20.309.
I don't know what V did. V didn't really do anything. Nope, Shift V didn't do anything. It's not T. It's not B. Shift I. try that. Yeah, I'm bound to find it at some point, but I might break something else. We don't want to do that. Shift I doesn't do anything. Oh well, I'll just deal with it, I guess. It's only a problem in just a couple of corners. Other than that, it's just kind of like... It's just kind of more of an annoying thing.
1 minute 28.
Alright, that was a slow lap while I was figuring that out. We gotta get going. Another stream? Who else could be streaming right now that's more entertaining than this? How could you? I'm just kidding. Who was it? What were you watching? It's probably like an actual race going on or something right now. I'm just over here driving by myself on a track that probably nobody has ever really turned laps on. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for trying to find that for me. I really appreciate that. I think I'm going to wind up just dealing with it, though. Because the amount of time I spend trying different keybinds, I'm probably better off just working on getting good lap times and finishing this faster. So, you know, we only got 26 laps to go. I don't want to hit something and cause a problem that's just going to blow up the sim on me. You know, an hour and a half into this thing. We don't want that to happen. Yeah, well, when I'm done with this, I won't need it, but I can actually manually set it myself. Yeah, I don't want to blow up the motor on this thing, because that would be terrible. But I know what I'm going to do is, because this is kind of an awakening for me, I'm going to go actually set a keybind for it when I'm done here, so I know what I'm doing. I can find it, but then I'm going to actually just configure it to something that works for me, so that I know where it is for next time.
Minute 21.541.
You know, I gotta wonder sometimes when I'm doing these World Tour videos on like some of these just really obscure layouts, I wonder if I'm the first person that's ever done a certain car and track combination on some of these weird layouts. Like, I wonder how many other people have turned a lap with the HPD at Auto Club Moto. Like, I feel like there's never been an official race on these layouts, and I think that's really funny to think about. It's like, who else would just grab the HPD and run laps on Auto Club Moto? Like, it's just kind of bizarre to think about. I don't know. No, I have the same problem, Adam. Like, sometimes I'll sit down and I'll just get so comfy and then I fall asleep and I'm just like, oh, hey. Yeah, exactly. Like, I like to think that I'm the first person that's ever done these, and that may not be the case, but it's definitely a fun thought. Like, who else has turned laps on this track with this car? I mean, it's not something that's like these like alternate layouts to racetracks have like most likely never been actually officially scheduled on anything, but it's like I wonder who would have picked this out and actually turned laps on it. I don't know. It's something to think about because it's just like such a bizarre track layout and car combination. It's just like, huh, maybe I'm the first one to ever do some of these weird things. Monday night, Haunted Mansion 9. I might be able to do that. I'm not sure what I got going on this Monday. I know I'm probably going to be doing some overtime at work this week. I just need to find out when that is. But I might be able to pop in and do that on Monday. If I'm not available, I'm sure there's plenty of guildies. You can probably hit up Ouchie or Darth or Pika. There's lots of people that'll be able to help you with that if I'm not available.
7, 8.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, Winter and S. That's another. We got the league on Monday, so I mean, I'm not running for points or anything. So it depends on what track we're running, honestly. I'm tempted to do. Oh, okay. I'm tempted to do Winter NAS, but I don't want to do it if I know I'm going to get more stuttering problems. So I kind of want to try something else first. But this one. Wait, Winter NS is at Auto Club this week?
1 minute 23.39.
Yeah, I mean, you want to definitely give your wrist as much time as possible to heal, because if you don't, it's just gonna get worse next time. You know, you want to make sure it's fully healed. Auto Club Winter NIS. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna show up for that one, but I might. I don't know. I'm kind of just like, after running like all year with integrity, I kind of just don't feel like just immediately stacking up all my Mondays. So, you know, I've raced the last 2 Mondays, so I kind of feel like just taking this Monday off just to kind of relax a little bit, but we'll see. So it's all going to depend on what time I even get home on Monday, because I'm anticipating I'm probably not going to get home till late on Monday. So yeah, it's not that I don't want to run Winter NIS, but it's just kind of like a general thing where it's just like I kind of like having the Mondays off if I got nothing going on, and it's not like I'm running for points in Winter NIS after having missed 2 of the 5 races already. So it's fun to do, but it's not like I'm not super dedicated to the league. But I do like being able to race there when it's a track I like or have nothing else going on. Yeah, no, that was really cool. Like, I liked being a part of that field and seeing what I could do. And just being in the race with some of those guys was just, really fun. Unfortunately, I kind of got screwed by the stuttering issues at Martinsville. But I thought it went well. I thought I was competing really well. It was just a fun race. I do hope I can run more Winter NIS, but I think this week I'm going to just take this week off just to have a Monday off. Like I said, I'm not running for points or anything. I got nothing to gain by running every week, so yeah, take a Monday off here and there, and because I mean, yeah, Marty was just like a weird PC issue track for both of us. I don't know, it was just kind of bizarre. But part of the reason I don't want to run every Winter NIS race possible is just because I want to make sure I'm racing them because they're fun, but I also want to make sure I take the time I need to kind of just relax in the off season and prepare myself for next year's full-time season. You know what? You weren't the only one. Everybody was dive bombing me because I was really backing up the corners a lot more than everybody else, just trying to make sure I was getting a good roll through the corner because I didn't want to be the guy burning the right front. So I was just being a little extra cautious, especially since the car itself seemed kind of sketchy on entry. So I was just kind of taking it easy and just trying to learn things. I wasn't really trying to be aggressive or make passes or anything like that. I was just kind of just running laps and trying to see what my PC could do. Obviously, oh shit, there's that again. That is what I've been afraid of. Fuck that. Okay, what is... Hold on, I got a spike. I got a spike on S and Q. Quality, suffering. I've turned all these boxes on so I can see what the hell's going on when this happens. So P has been pretty steady, and S is what spiked when I got the freeze. So I gotta figure that out. S and P. I gotta figure out what those are. If I figure out what those are, that'll help me figure out what the problem is with the freezing, so I can fix that, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that really sucked. That was like frustrating for me when I was coming around the corner, and it was just like, oh no. Yeah, I know S's server, but like, I'm running by myself, so I wouldn't think server timeout is causing my frame drops. There's gotta be something else signaling what's causing the server to drop frames on me. Unless it's just more Xfinity issues, I don't know. But I wouldn't think Xfinity issues would cause the software to like lock up like it does. Sent me a link. Okay, cool. I'll check that out when we're done here, so I can figure out what's going on with these issues. Okay, sounds good, Adam. Thanks for hanging out as long as you have, and we'll see you at the end here. We haven't got much time left. So lap 75. We've got 12 laps to go. I'm gonna start calling you Nas now.
1 minute 20.392.
Oh, it's great. We got Nish and Nas in the chat. Yeah, we'll just call you Adam. Adam. There we go. Adam, AJ. Whatever you want.
1 minute 19.981.
Sinister? That's awesome. That's a cool name. I like that name. That's clever. All my characters are named after carrots. Like, my hunter is obviously Carrots, right? And then my priest is Carrots Cake. It used to actually be Carrot Cakes, but when I brought him over to Zangar, I had to change the name, so it's now Carrots Cake. I have a paladin named Holy Carrot, a shaman named Bank of Carrot, I have a warrior named Carrot Pie, a death knight named Darth Carrots. I got so many just like carrot names on my characters. Like everything is just named after carrots. It's ridiculous. But I love it. I love being the guy, the carrots guy. Like you see a carrots tune on and you know it's me. You know it's the carrots. I kind of I don't use the carrots name on WoW Classic. Some people call me Carrots, but I go by Duder on WoW Classic just because I played on a private server with a character named Therinditor because I didn't want to be like I didn't want to have like a name that's similar to like my main name on the private server, just in case of some sketchy things that went on. I didn't want to get in trouble for playing on the private servers, but I don't play on the private servers anymore because we have actual WoW Classic. So because of that community, I am known as Duder. So yeah, I main a Warlock on WoW Classic. I think I'm level 48 now. So we're getting there. I'm kind of slow in terms of leveling. My brother's already 60 and fully raid geared and clearing MC and Oni, and it's really fun. And I'm over here like, yeah, I am level 48. 48 Warlock. But I mean, and that's the beauty of WoW Classic, is just being able to kind of take your time with it. You know, level at your own pace, go on your own adventures. Like, I'm in no rush to hit 60 still and get gear, because you know, obviously most of my raiding is done with just us on Wednesdays and Fridays, so I don't really have any desire to just pop in and just start raiding on Classic a lot. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people like they try to put their character's name in all of them. Others don't. Like others like to be able to just play a character, and you know, not everyone know who they are. And I'm kind of the opposite. Like I want people to know when I'm online, so they can like be like, "Hey, what's up, carrots? I need your help." I'll be like, "All right, what you need help with? I'm there." When I'm able to, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of, it definitely is one of those things where you need to be invested in it to actually progress. But I try to play a bit of both. I mean, I mostly just kind of log in and do raids mostly on retail. So a lot of my just like casual WoW playing time, I kind of just put into classic, just because I do like the slower pace sometimes, and I don't know, it's just kind of nice to just be able to like log in and not have to deal with all the bells and whistles of like, you need to go farm Azurite power, you need to go do your island expeditions, there's Mythic Plus available, have you tried the weekly bonus event yet? Look at all these things you can do, and you need to do them because you need to progress your character and get that Azurite power. And it's just nice to be able to log into Classic and be like, hey, there's a couple of quests in Tanaris, you want to go do those? Okay, what else we got? I don't know, we can go pick flowers or something. Alright, we'll do that. Just kind of like a difference in pace of game. Vanish? That's such a good rogue name. That's awesome. That's a cool name.
Minute 21.925.
Lap 81. We're in the final stretch. I feel like you're going to have a hard time with that, but it's definitely worth a shot. You might have to go with one of those weird like symbol letters if you really want to. But yeah, it's definitely worth a try. Vulpera are going to be really cool when those finally come out. Yeah, just the word vanish itself is probably taken. You might have to do a weird spelling with it. And maybe like italicize the I or something, or two N's or something like that, yeah. Okay, what about this? Okay, so vanish already has the suffix nish in it. So what if you did vanishira? So it's like Nishira and Vanish combined. That's money right there. Vanishy? There you go. I think one of my favorite alt names is, I have a Zandalari troll hunter that I use for just farming low-level dungeons for transmog and stuff with Dungeon Finder, just because I love doing classic dungeons. And his name is Brudda Carrot. I'm really proud of that one for some reason. I just really like Brudda Carrot. It's just a really funny name for a troll. Lap 82 in the books, 5 to go. 5 laps to go. Almost done with this. Almost done. Welcome back, Adam. We got 5 laps to go. Auto Club Speedway Moto. Oh, you got Vanishy? Nice. Awesome. That's going to be a great name. Okay, yeah, like, I definitely appreciate you coming to hang out. Like, it's definitely made the whole challenge, like, a lot more enjoyable for me. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out to you, like, next time I'm doing one of these. Be like, hey, going live in about 20 minutes, World Tour Challenge. You want to come hang out? The problem is, like, I really don't have, like, an exact schedule on when I get to do these. It's kind of just a, oh yeah, the rallycross truck. Luckily, there's only one more of those, and they're kind of far away on the rallycross trucks. Let's see. Coming up next, so we've got one more road course layout at Auto Club. It is the interior only track, so that one's going to be a lot shorter. It's just the interior road course section, which I've actually done a couple laps on. It's actually really fun. And then after that, we've got a bunch of tracks at Irwindale Speedway. There's the inner track, the really short one, the outer track, and then there's the inner outer, which uses the inner course and the outer course, and then the figure 8 course, which I'm actually excited for. The figure 8's going to be fun. After Irwindale, we have Laguna Seca, another road course. That one's going to be really fun. And then after Laguna Seca is, drum roll please, Sonoma Raceway. Sonoma Raceway is going to be awesome. Can't wait for Sonoma Raceway. I'm actually really looking forward to Sonoma. Sonoma's going to be awesome. So Sonoma, yeah, the corkscrew, Sonoma, like, all of that is like a lot closer than I think. It's actually going to be right around the corner. Like, yeah, like, I know how much you love Sonoma. Like, those are going to be awesome. I might even set those up as duo challenges if you want to do those. Because, I mean, we've got, like, 4 layouts at Irwindale. But the thing is, like, the ones at Irwindale, they're all going to be, like, super short. Because it's just, like, 10-second laps. So I'm really looking forward to just, like, I think next weekend I'm just going to, like, knock those down real quick. Because they're not going to take very long. And then just kind of be able to set my sights on Laguna Seca and Sonoma come January. I think that's going to be awesome. Because I should be able to knock out the Irwindale stuff and just have things lined up through the rest of December. And yeah, we'll hit Laguna Seca and Sonoma in January. And that's going to be awesome. Yeah, Cup Car at Sonoma. That's gonna be awesome. I actually have 2 Cup Car challenges scheduled at Sonoma. I have the old Cup layout with the 2018 package. I think that one's going to be extremely challenging and fun. And then obviously the current Sonoma layout, the longer course with the 2019 package. So I think both of those are going to be challenging. Both of those are going to be really fun. And I think being able to do well on those challenges is going to set me up for a successful Sonoma race in the summer next year, because I'll just have all that extra practice in the laps. But the white flag is out. I kind of didn't announce that right away, so my bad on that. I was in the middle of a sentence, but white flag is out. This is the final time around this racetrack. Man, this has been a good one. I wasn't expecting much out of these Auto Club layouts. I kind of thought they were going to be kind of on the boring side, just because of how flat and just like cone-like the track is. But these have actually been like really fun to do, especially with that like high-speed corner on the apron on the moto track. That's just like a lot of fun. But anyway, checkered flag is waving as we cross the line one more time here at Auto Club Speedway, and there it is. 87 laps have been completed at Auto Club Speedway Moto. So